Ever wondered why some people are so irresistibly charming? Why their charisma seems to magnetize everyone around them? It's a question that intrigues us all. Charm, after all, is a potent tool. It can open doors, forge connections, and yes, even win hearts. Yet there's an intriguing aspect to charm that we often overlook. It can at times be a facade, a mask worn by those with less than noble intentions. Picture, if you will, a wolf in sheep's clothing. It looks innocent, even friendly, but beneath the fluffy exterior lurks a predator. Just like that, the allure of charm can sometimes hide a sinister reality. What we perceive as charisma could be a carefully crafted persona, a veneer used by some to manipulate and control. It's a fascinating, albeit somewhat unsettling thought. But beneath that charismatic exterior, could there be a sinister underside? Allow me to introduce you to the concept of psychopathic persuasion. This is the art of manipulation, wielded by those who know exactly how to pull your strings. Picture a con artist, charismatic and charming. They're the life of the party, always knowing what to say and when to say it. But behind that captivating smile hides a cunning mind, always calculating, always scheming. This is the mask of deception. Consider this. You meet a stranger at a party. They're charming, they're interesting, they seem genuinely interested in you. You feel an instant connection. But what if this connection is nothing more than a fabrication, a carefully constructed illusion designed to lure you in? This is the essence of psychopathic persuasion, the ability to create an illusion so convincing that it becomes your reality. So how can we spot such master manipulators? Like puppet masters, these individuals pull the strings, manipulating others to their will. Picture a marionette, swaying to the rhythm of its operator, completely oblivious to the hands controlling its every move. Now imagine that marionette as a person and the puppeteer as a psychopath. Unsettling, isn't it? The craft of psychopathic persuasion is subtle and insidious. It's a dance of deception, a symphony of false sincerity. The puppet master cloaks his intentions with a veneer of charm, masking his true nature behind a wall of charisma. He's a master at reading people, knowing exactly which strings to pull to get what he wants. It's not just about their superficial charm. Beneath that captivating exterior lies a distinct lack of empathy. They do not feel remorse or guilt. Instead, they see others as pawns in their game, pieces to be moved and manipulated at their whim. They are thrill seekers, always on the hunt for their next prey. The thrill of the chase, the joy of the conquest, these are the hallmarks of the psychopathic persuader. Imagine a serial dater, the kind who never seems to be without a partner. They flit from one relationship to another, always on the hunt for their next romantic quarry. Their charm is their lure, their charisma, a net that ensnares the unsuspecting. With each successful conquest, their confidence grows, their charm becomes more refined, more irresistible. They become adept at identifying the vulnerabilities of their potential partners, tuning into their desires and dreams. Like a chameleon, they adapt, becoming the perfect partner, the answer to their victims' prayers. But the chase, the conquest, it's never about love or connection for them. It's about control, it's about power, it's about winning. But the price of admission to their world can be steep. The price of admission to their world is often one's own self-worth and dignity. These psychopathic persuaders, with their enchanting allure and cunning charm, can exact a hefty toll. We're not just talking about a few pounds from your wallet or a few hours of your time. Oh no, the costs run much deeper. They can manipulate your emotions like a master puppeteer, making you dance to their rhythm. They can make you question your own sanity, doubting your perceptions and beliefs. They can wear you down, leaving you emotionally drained, feeling like a husk of your former self. This emotional abuse and manipulation can be devastating, eroding your self-esteem and causing untold harm. And the worst part? They do it all with a smile on their face, charming you into believing that it's all for your own good. That's the price of admission to their world. But there is hope. It's possible to break the spell. Breaking the spell involves recognizing the signs of psychopathic persuasion and taking steps to protect oneself. Now you might be thinking, how exactly do I go about doing that? Well, my friends, the key is awareness and boundaries. Firstly, be aware of the signs. A charming smile, a captivating story, an irresistible allure, all can be masks hiding darker intentions. Remember, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Secondly, establish firm boundaries. You have the right to say no, to question things, to demand transparency. Don't fall for pressure tactics or guilt trips. Your well-being should always come first. Lastly, trust your gut. Your instincts are there for a reason. If something or someone makes you uncomfortable, don't brush it off. Listen to that inner voice. It's your best defense against the dark arts of psychopathic persuasion. And part of breaking the spell involves embracing authentic connections. Authentic connections are based on mutual respect, empathy, and genuine care for each other. Such relationships stand in stark contrast to the manipulative entanglements spun by psychopathic persuaders. These connections offer a haven, a sanctuary from the whirlwind of charm and deceit. They are the genuine relationships we cultivate and nurture, the friendships that stand the test of time, the bonds that are not built on the shaky ground of manipulation and control, but on the solid bedrock of trust and respect. Authentic connections are not about power or control. They are about mutual understanding and shared experiences. They are about caring for each other, not exploiting each other. They are about being there for each other, not manipulating each other. They are about growing together, not tearing each other apart. They are about love, not fear. They are about trust, not deceit. They are about authenticity, not illusion. At the end of the tunnel, there is light. The light at the end of the tunnel is the realization that one deserves better than the manipulation and deceit offered by psychopathic persuaders. It's a beacon of hope, a reminder that self-worth is not determined by the puppet strings of another's charm. Imagine a world where you're not defined by someone else's whims, but by your own values and aspirations. It's the light that guides us away from the dark alleys of deceit and into the open spaces of authenticity and respect. Recognizing one's worth is like finding a compass in a maze. It points towards healthier relationships, towards people who value us for who we truly are, not what we can offer them. It's a journey, and like all journeys, it's not without its challenges. The road may be long and the climb steep, but the view from the top, the feeling of freedom and self-worth, is worth every step. But how can we unmask the illusion? Unmasking the illusion involves recognizing the signs of psychopathic persuasion and understanding that charm is not always as it seems. Now let's delve into the art of discernment. Genuine charm is effortless, a natural extension of a person's character. It's warm, inviting, and sincere. On the other hand, manipulative charm is calculated, a tool used to gain control. It's alluring yet hollow, like a beautifully wrapped gift with nothing inside. A good tip to remember is to observe how someone treats others. Genuine charmers are consistently kind to everyone, while manipulative charmers can switch their charm on and off depending on who they're dealing with. Another tip is to trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Remember, charm isn't about manipulation, it's about connection. It's the warmth of a genuine smile, the comfort of a sincere compliment, the magic of shared laughter. This brings us to the charisma conundrum. The charisma conundrum is the dilemma of distinguishing between genuine charisma and manipulative charm. It's a puzzle, a game of discernment that we often play unknowingly, sometimes with high stakes. Picture this. You're at a party, and a charismatic individual captivates you with their enchanting stories and engaging demeanor. But is it authentic charisma or a calculated act of manipulation? Navigating this charisma conundrum requires a keen eye and an attentive ear. Look for consistency in their behavior. Genuine charisma is not a switch that can be flipped on and off. It's a steady, consistent trait. Listen to their words, but more importantly, observe their actions. Are they only charming when they want something, or is it a consistent part of their personality? Remember, charisma is not inherently negative. It's a tool that can be used for good or ill. The challenge lies in distinguishing the authentic from the manipulative. This leads us to empathy versus exploitation. Empathy involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others, while exploitation involves using others for one's own gain. Now let's draw a line between these two concepts, shall we? Empathy, it's like a warm cup of tea on a rainy day. It soothes and comforts, creating a bond between people. It's the ability to walk a mile in someone else's shoes, to feel their joy, their pain, their hopes and fears. On the other hand, exploitation is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's the dark side of charm. where one uses others as stepping stones to their own goals. It's a game of chess where the pawns are manipulated without a second thought for their well-being. The empathetic individual and the exploitative charmer may both draw people in, but their intentions and outcomes are worlds apart. In the dance of life, empathy is the partner who holds you close and moves with your rhythm, while exploitation treads on your toes and leaves you spinning. But before we wrap up, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like buttons. Before we continue, make sure to hit the subscribe and like buttons to stay updated on our latest content. It's a small act, but it's like a digital nod of approval, a virtual high five, if you will. It tells us you're enjoying the journey so far and you're ready for more. It keeps the conversation going and the learning flowing. So go on, give that subscribe button a tap and let that like button know you're here. Now let's redefine charm. Redefining charm involves understanding that true charm is about authenticity, respect, and empathy. It's time to break away from the notion that charm is synonymous with manipulation or deceit. Instead, let's envision charm as a beacon of genuine affection, a tool for building bridges, not walls. It's about being present, engaging with others on a deeper level, and acknowledging their experiences and feelings. Contrast this with the psychopathic persuaders we've discussed. Their charm is a facade, a smokescreen concealing their true intentions. It's a tool they wield to bend others to their will, with no regard for the emotional toll it may take. However, the charm we propose is rooted in empathy, respect, and authenticity. It's about recognizing and valuing others, not exploiting them. It's about connecting, not controlling. It's about being true to oneself and others, not hiding behind a mask. And with that, we conclude our discussion. In conclusion, charm can be a double-edged sword used for both good and ill. We've navigated the captivating allure of charm, unmasked the deceptive smiles, and uncovered the puppet master's strings. We've felt the thrill of the chase, paid the price of admission, and broke the spell. We've underscored the importance of genuine connections, empathy over exploitation, and redefining charm. The charisma conundrum is indeed complex, but the light is at the end of the tunnel. Remember, not all that glitters is gold. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the dark side of charm. We've journeyed through the allure, the deception, the thrill, and the cost. We've broken spells, embraced authenticity, and found light at the end of a tunnel of illusion. It's a complicated dance, this charisma conundrum, but one worth understanding. So here's to empathy, not exploitation, and to redefining charm in our world. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and stay charming.
Savored this video? Fancy another? Click the on-screen video for an even deeper dive into fresh territory. Your support is like a warm cuppa on a brisk day. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell for the latest content. Cheers for watching.